Hey YouTube, John here. I thought I'd share some information with you that I received from a friend of mine. Um, it's some highlights from the new healthcare bill. We know that people aren't going to read it, and we know that, of course, there's full transparency within the government now that Obama's been elected. Um, yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to go over some of this stuff with you and give you an idea of what this healthcare bill covers. Starting at page 22, mandates audits of all employers that self-insure. 29, your health care will be rationed. Page 30, a government committee will decide what treatments and benefits you get, and unlike an insured, there is no appeals process. Page 42, Healthcare Choices Commissioner, or czar, will decide your health benefits for you. You will have no choice. Page 50, all non-U.S. citizens, illegal or not, will be provided with free health care services. Page 58, every person will be issued a National ID health card. National ID health card. Wonder if it's going to have an RFI chip in it. What do you think? Maybe? Yeah. Page 59, federal government will have direct real-time access to all individual bank accounts for electronic funds transfer. Page 65. Taxpayers will subsidize all union retiree and community organizer health plans. So we, the taxpayers, are going to subsidize the SEIU, the UAW, and ACORN. This is great. Page 72. All private health care plans must conform to government rules to participate in a health care exchange. And then on page 84, all private health care plans must participate in the health care exchange. So this way the government has total control. Page 91. Government mandates linguistic infrastructure for services, in other words, for illegal aliens. Page 95. The government will pay ACORN and AmeriCorps to sign up individuals for the government-run health care plan. Page 102. Those eligible for Medicaid will automatically be enrolled. They have no choice in the matter. So if you're eligible, not if you have it, if you're eligible, you're automatically going to get enrolled. Page 124. No company can sue the government for price fixing, etc. No judicial review is permitted against the government. Page 127. The government will set wages for doctors. So yeah, I think I'm going to go be a doctor. I'm going to go to school for 12 years. And then I'm going to go to my internship and my externship and do all my clinical time and ERs and all that kind of stuff just so I can have the government tell me that I'm good enough to make $60,000 a year. What a freaking joke. Page 145. Employers must auto-enroll employees into the government-run plan. There are no alternatives. Page 126. The employers must pay health care bills for part-time employees and their families. Page 149. Any employer with a payroll of $400,000 or more who does not offer the public option will pay an 8% tax on payroll. Page 150. Any employer with the payroll of $250,000 to $400,000 who does not offer the public option pays a 2 to 6% tax on payroll. So penalize small business. That's great. Page 167. Any individual that does not have acceptable health care, according to the government, will be taxed 2.5% of their income. So how much of an option is it when the alternative is that you get taxed? It really doesn't sound like an option as much as, oh gosh, gee, what's the word I'm looking for? Extortion, maybe? Non-resident aliens are exempt from the individual taxes, so that's even better. So if you're a citizen and you don't have it, then you're taxed 2.5%. But if you're a non-citizen and you don't have it, you're not taxed. That's fantastic. Officers, page 195, officers, employees of government health care will have access to all American financial and personal records. Page 203, this is great. The tax imposed under this section shall not be treated as tax. Really? You're not going to treat a tax as tax? What are you going to treat it as? Page 239. Bill will reduce physician services for Medicaid. Of course, this means seniors and the poor will be most affected, but they'll have rights. Page 241. Doctors will be paid the same regardless of their medical specialty. Page 253, the government will set value of doctors' time, judgment, etc. Page 265, government mandates controls of productivity for private healthcare industries. Page 268, government regulates the rental and purchase of power-driven wheelchairs. So the government decides whether or not you get one. That's fantastic. Cancer patients will have healthcare rationed based on survivability. Page 280, hospitals will be penalized for what the government deems preventable readmissions. So if you screwed up the first time, now you're going to get charged for it by the government. Page 298, if doctors treat a patient during an initial admission that results in readmission, they will be penalized by the government. Page 317, the doctors are prohibited from owning or investing in healthcare companies. Page 318, hospitals cannot expand without prior government approval. Page 335 is the establishment of outcome-based measures, which is rationing. And we know how well outcome-based education has worked, so just imagine your outcome-based healthcare. This is awesome. Page 341, government has authority to disqualify Medicare Advantage plans, HMOs, etc. Page 354, government will restrict enrollment of special needs individuals. So, if you have special needs, you may not be government protected under this new healthcare plan. You may just end up being dead. Page 379 is the Telehealth Advisory Committee. In other words, call the number, press 1 if you have a headache, press 2 if you have these additional symptoms, press 3 if the symptoms are whatever. We know how well that works to, I don't know, diagnose your computer problems. So can you imagine? Can you just imagine catching somebody in the Middle East or in India who is running through their universal healthcare script and trying to help you out with whatever your malady of the day is? I mean, this is sick. Let's see. Outcome-based measures, special needs. Government will provide a pre-approved list of end-of-life resources. So in other words, how you're going to check out. Page 427, government mandates a program that orders end-of-life treatment, and so in other words, they dictate how your life ends. Page 429, advanced care planning. This will be used to dictate treatment as patient's health deteriorates, and it can include an order for your end-of-life plans. Thank you, government. Government will, page 430, government will decide what level of treatments you may have at the end of life. So no life-saving measures if you've lived a full life based on what they say. In other words, sounds to me like if you're no longer productive, just put you on the iceberg and float you out to sea. Page 469, there will be community-based home medical services, and the payments to these medical services will be based on organizations, i.e. Acorn. Page 489, the government will cover marriage and family therapy and intervene on your marriage if they see fit. And as well, they will cover mental health services, defining, creating, and rationing said services. So there you go, people. That is your Obamacare. You know what? I hate to say it. It's not Obamacare. This is asshole care, created by assholes for the assholes that voted for him. If this kind of shit doesn't wake you up to the reality, you are hopeless. There is nothing for you. You shouldn't be watching my channel, nor should you be watching any other channel of somebody who's just, you know, it's not a patriot thing. It's not a left-right thing. This is a freedom and individualism thing. I mean, how in the world can you people continue to fillet Obama and his administration in spite of the facts that are presented to you? This is not conjecture. I mean, this is out of the healthcare bill. You can look it up and you can read it. Do you understand that? Go look it up and read it. Because, see, everybody talks about it, but nobody actually takes the time to sit and read it. And the reason they don't is because they get their information from the other assholes, and those are the assholes in the drive-by media. So asshole people, get their asshole information from assholes who report it by assholes who gave it to them in the first place, and it's the pre-engineered assholism. Get over yourselves. Let's please do something to make a difference. Please. Jesus. This is just bizarre. And again, this isn't Obama. This is going back to, this is Clinton. This is Bush 1. This is Bush 2. All this crap that's been put into place with these guys. Get over yourselves when you start talking about Republicans versus Democrats. The line has been blurred. There isn't a difference in existence. Please, help us help save this country. That's it.